Hi, I'm Yvonne Inglezos.
And I'm Sue Payton.
And we're from Mindstrong Global. We are talking right now about how to minimize conflict and miscommunications as more teams work remotely in this crisis.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give some context to this, is that we often are talking to our coaching clients and teams about miscommunications, how we feel like we say one thing and actually what's heard and what's interpreted is a whole different thing. And we don't realize often that how we communicate makes sense in our head, but not necessarily how we're saying it. I'm a bit guilty of this sometimes. I can start a conversation with Sue and she's like, is there a beginning to this conversation? And I realize that the beginning is sometimes stuck in my head and I've only communicated or spoken about it a little bit. So how do we actually help our teams to not fall into conflict in these times of stress via the communication? Because a lot more is going to be written, right? Or via WhatsApp or other
text messages.
Yeah, or other sort of means other than face-to-face. So
yeah. And of course, whenever we write something, it is open to interpretation because there's no, inflection in your voice, there's no tone, all of that is missing.
Yeah.
We don't have any of the verbal stuff going on. So what's really important that in your message you are clear and direct, okay? No beating around the bush. You've really got to get to what's the point of this message that you're sending.
Yeah.
Make sure that the other person has understood what you've said.
So
check in with them. If there's any ambiguity whatsoever, you really need to check in with that person. So if someone sent you a message and you're like, what are they talking about? Be assertive. Come back and say, look, I'm not really sure if this is what you meant, but this is what I'm taking from your message. And really sort out that you understand what the messenger has sent you. The other thing is that it's really important, and this is for both sides of the conversation or however many people are in the conversation, don't get defensive, okay? Because people are trying their best, and I always believe people are trying their best. And, this is a different circumstance for people. We've never been in this position. And sometimes people who are at home working remotely have all sorts of other distractions going on.
Yeah.
So really important not to get defensive and don't leave people hanging. Don't you hate that when you get a message and the little dots come up and you're waiting for the answer and you're going, come on, what? Answer me. Don't leave people hanging. Really important that you finish the conversation because that's where the anxiety comes in and the stress. What did they mean? Am I not doing a good job? All the stuff that goes on in your head, all the negative stuff that goes on in your head starts to come to the fore. So really important, and this is important for team leaders too, that when you're dealing with your team remotely, that you don't leave them hanging. Please finish the conversation.
And just finally, I've worked with clients and actually worked line by line their emails that they're sending out to their teams. And what I would say to you is, if you are highly reactive, hardly activated, highly stressed, write the email, walk away.
Don't press send.
Do not press send. Come back after you've taken some time to breathe, maybe just gone for a walk around your office if you're in your office, or just going to get a cup of tea or a coffee, and then reread it. Because what happens is, more often than not, you'll go, oh, that doesn't even make sense. That's not what I thought at all. Like when you're in a stress state, our communication skills decrease. So please, before you press send, I know there's highly stressful times, just recheck it, breathe, walk away, come back and address the situation.
And often the best thing you can do is press the delete button.
Yes. Okay guys, hope that's been helpful.
Bye.